Hello, I'm Cheryl Morales of the Newport News Tourism Office, and welcome to What's New in Newport News. Today's show is about Port Warwick, and here to tell us all about it is Jackie Shapiro. She is from the Port Warwick Foundation, and thank you for being with us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, our viewers may not know a lot about Port Warwick, so where are you located, and how long have you been there?
Port Warwick is an award-winning, mixed-use new urbanism community located on Jefferson Avenue in Newport News. It's a community within a community. The most prominent feature of Port Warwick is William Styron Square. It's a 3-acre green space designed after the great squares of London, Dublin, and Edinburgh. Bobby Freeman, who is the creator and developer of Port Warwick, put a lot of consideration in developing Port Warwick and all of the squares throughout the community. And he actually visited throughout the British Isles and coming up with a design and the plan for Port Warwick.
Oh, how fascinating, and what a great backdrop to everything that is located there, right?
Yes. There are many lovely squares throughout the residential area, which you may not see when you just go to the main square. But these squares have shrubbery, which is there for protection. And Styron Square is open with just the beautiful sycamore trees that line the perimeter of the square. And it's designed for you to see from one side of the square to the other and see the shops along the side. Port Warwick was named after the fictional city and Pulitzer Prize-winning Arthur William Styron's book,
Yes.
Lie Down in Darkness.
He, if I remember correctly, William Styron was born in Hilton Village.
Yes, he is. Yes. He is a Newport News native.
So he is Newport News native. Okay, so hence the tie into that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And Port Warwick is all about him and other authors,
Other
really.
authors, right. Well, yes, and the two main boulevards, Loftus Boulevard and Nat Turner Boulevard, were actually characters in two of his books.
Oh, I see.
Yes,
okay.
and he was appointed to design the naming system for the streets in Port Warwick. So we have streets like Philip Roth, Thomas Wolfe, Flannery O'Connor, Herman Melville, and others. And they're all named after great authors, great American writers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
So,
I love the tie-in.
Right, right. So Port Warwick began in 2001 and was finished in 2005. So in just 4 years, it just sprang up to what it is now.
And really, it is a mixed-use development.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Tell us about the different aspects of it.
There are homes. There are single homes. There are duplexes. There are townhomes, live-above homes, which there are businesses on the bottom with the homes on top, which are back from England in those days. That's how they still live. Apartments and condominiums, and then a retirement community called the Arbors.
And it really makes sense because this is a great community.
It is a great community.
It has everything. Prior to coming in, you have medical facilities,
yes, right.
And then you also have all other kinds of insurance companies and doctors, and things throughout. And then you have the social aspect of it with retail and restaurant, right?
Right. We've got award-winning restaurants, Schlesinger's, which is famous for steaks, but also all their fare is fabulous. And they also have a great brunch on Sunday.
And I love how they have the old-fashioned typewriters, for example, right? The theme of writing, it's fantastic. It goes right into it.
Yes, yes. There's Finn Restaurant, which is famous for their seafood pretty much, but they also have great fare. Taijin Desu, it's a Thai restaurant, but a little-known secret about Taijin Desu is that they have some of the best sushi in town.
That I did not know.
Best sushi, yes.
There you go.
Yes. Brick House Pizza, Brick House Tavern, it's great. And they provide free pizza to our band members during concert season. So I had to give them a little shout out there.
Definitely.
Right. And then medical offices, VHS, Virginia Health Services, which is a major sponsor of Port Warwick. Centera has 3 buildings, dental offices, bridal salon, yoga studio, bar studio.
And arts and crafts.
And do-it-yourself arts and crafts.
Yeah.
Starving artist
Starving
studio.
artist, that's
and then
what
we
it
can
is.
go make pictures and things like that you can hang on your wall. And, so there's really a lot to offer there.
Oh, we mentioned about the sculptures that are throughout the community. I love them all, and there is a lot. So tell us a little bit about one of them.
Okay, all right. There are 7 sculptures in Port Warwick, and one in particular is on Nat Turner Boulevard and Walt Whitman Avenue, and it's in the little circle there. And it's called Melpomene, who is a muse of tragedy. And it's a beautiful sculpture, kind of looks like it's headless and, reaching back, sort of like an angel. It's really quite lovely. And it was created by Romolo Del Deo from Provincetown, Massachusetts.
Oh.
And the Newport News Public Arts Foundation is actually the nonprofit group that is responsible for all of the beautiful sculptures in our city. And they are dedicated to installing these major works of art in accessibly high visibility areas. And there's actually a little brochure here that you can pick up from the tourism office that lists all 19 of the sculptures and where you can find them.
This is a great
It's a great tool for something to do someday and look.
Absolutely,
Yep.
that you can actually see
Right.
all of these, sculptures
Right.
that are throughout the city.
Right.
So
Oh, yeah.
that's good.
Right.
That's good. So the Port Warwick Foundation
Right.
is the real people that put together the special events that occur over there.
Right.
What are they?
Okay.
Who is the foundation?
The foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and our whole purpose is organizing and maintaining and managing regional arts entertainment for the city of Newport News and the Greater Peninsula, and frankly anyone else that wants to come and attend our events. All of our events are free, family friendly, dog friendly as well, and they're open to the general public, all demographics and all ages.
And throughout the year.
And throughout the year,
Yeah.
all throughout the year, yes, exactly right.
May and June.
May and
isn't it?
June, May and June. From May through August, we have our concert series.
That's right.
And they're every Wednesday night from 6 to 9 p.m. They are free and family friendly. Bring a lawn chair or a blanket, BYOB, pack a picnic, or you can purchase food from the food trucks that line the streets, or buy food from one of the merchants, in Port Warwick.
One of the restaurants.
One of the restaurants that are already right there, yes.
What are some of the bands that we can expect to see?
Forte Jazz. We have genre
Jazz,
for
R&B,
every
and
R&B, blues, rock. We have something for every genre. That's what we try to do, to try to make it inclusive for everyone's likes.
Very good.
And we have upward of about 3,500 people at each concert.
And where does it happen, the concert?
Right on the square.
Right.
That's the square where everything
Oh,
happens.
beautiful. Yes, yes.
And it's it's lined with folks having a good time, and kids come with their parents, and they set up in the back of the square, and they play. They run around. They play with chalk. They've got bubbles, and it's a good time for all.
Mary had a little lamb.
That's fantastic. It brings me back to when I was a child, and we used to do that. Well, I'm going to really date myself too. When we used to go to the drive-in theaters
That's
too,
exactly
right?
Yes,
I'm
I
just
did that
saying.
Too. I did that too. That's right. That's right.
So we have that in the summertime.
Right. And then in the fall, we have the Art and Sculpture Festival, and it is always the second weekend in October. We have over 100 fine artists that come, and representing all media. It's a juried art show with cash awards, and we offer live entertainment throughout the weekend with blues, Americana, music, just light music to sit and listen to while you're watching and walking around and looking at the artists.
A full sense.
Full sense, yes. And
You
we have
know,
a
with
beer-
the smells and the
Right.
hearing and the sight of
Right.
the art. That's awesome.
Right. We also have gourmet food vendors there. We'll have a beer and wine garden.
Oh, fun.
And it's just a lovely place to be on a nice afternoon or morning in October.
Now, the Port Warwick Foundation has collaborated with the city's Downing Gross Cultural Arts Center with regards to your festival, right?
Yes, we're really excited about this new partnership with Downing Gross. They are providing us with 8 talented artists who display at Downing Gross, and they will come up and they will present their artwork and show in our show in 2 tents that we will provide for them. And we have an artist that will be giving them a cash award for one of the 8 artists. So it's hopefully the beginning of a good partnership with Downing Gross.
There you go. I think that's a fantastic thing. There is so many talented residents
Oh, yes.
that we have here,
yes.
in Newport News, and what better place to showcase them
Oh, right.
than at your festival.
Right,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
And then we come into my favorite time of year, the
Right,
holidays.
the holidays,
Yes.
right. So we have the holiday tree lighting, and it is always the second Saturday after, the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
That Saturday after Thanksgiving. It kind of starts the holiday season for us here, because we don't really compete with other cities for their holiday kickoffs. It is an old-fashioned holiday feel with a parade, Santa parade, down Loftus Boulevard. It's led by a fire truck. It's perfect for families. We have carriage rides, we've got visits with Santa, church choirs, a cappella groups, brass quartets, dance troops, free hot chocolate, free cider, and cookies. What's not to like? It's a great family entertainment.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Free.
And again, is it held on the square?
Held on the square. That's right. And it's a little village set up. It's lovely and lighted. It's in the evening, so it's lighted, and it really looks very pretty.
So it's your Christmas lighting,
It is.
as
And then-
well, as the traditional.
Right. And we do have the big Christmas
holiday.
tree that's in the pavilion,
Great.
which is in the center there, and that is lit as well by Santa.
Yeah. Oh, by Santa, of course.
Of course. Right.
Of course.
Right. And we also started something new this year. It's our jazz series. April, every Sunday in April from 2 to 5. And it's a more intimate setting in the square, and more intimate than our summer concert series. And we just had great jazz artists come every Sunday, and we had upward of 500 people in the square each Sunday. And people said they liked that. They brought their families and really enjoyed the afternoon. And it was so successful that we're bringing it back in September. So we will have jazz in April and September. We have the concerts from May through August, Art Festival in October, Holiday Tree Lighting in November. So we have something going on almost every month in Port Warwick.
So no reason not to come and visit sometime during that calendar year to come see you.
Sometime during the calendar year, there's always something going on, always free, always family friendly. Welcome to anyone.
Fantastic.
You can visit our new website, www.portwarwickevents.com, and you can look on there and you can find everything that's going on, from a list of bands to the artists that will be appearing to volunteer opportunities, sponsorships, and more.
And for the artists themselves as well, for your festival, to get more information and to register, right?
Exactly right, yes.
And we didn't talk about one thing, and that's, I know everybody needs them when you get events like this.
You're right.
Volunteers.
Volunteers,
right?
Yes, the number one thing, yes.
Yes.
And we need volunteers for all of our
Right.
events, especially the Art and Sculpture Festival, because we've got, 100 artists coming in, and we need volunteers to help load in and load out, deliver lunches, booth sit, if they want to take a break. And that is part of the reason why our artists return every year, is because the great hospitality that we show them with all our volunteers.
And how organized you all are.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. Couldn't do it without the volunteers. Right.
So is there anything else we may have forgotten that you'd like to add?
I don't think so, but in the case that we did, just visit our new website, portwarwickevents.com, and you can get the list of everything you want to see there, the list of the bands, everything about the concerts, the Art and Sculpture Festival. It's all on there. This list of volunteer opportunities, sponsorships, and a list of our sponsors. It's all right there.
Very good. Well, I will definitely see you around the square.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Jackie,
Thank you,
for
Cheryl.
being with us.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
And I want to thank you for joining us as well. For information about this and all the great things that are happening in Newport News, you can go to our website too at newport-news.org. Thanks again.